everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is time for my Week 15 NFL predictions. As always, get ready for some upsets and stuff you already expected. There are 3 more weeks left in the season, including this week. So it's getting, near the end game of the NFL season. And, hopefully the matchups will be better this week. So anyways, as always, I hope you enjoy the video. First up, we have Falcons and Buccaneers. I am going to go with the Buccaneers on this one. They had a losing streak for the past few kind of weeks, or maybe 2 weeks, I'm not exactly sure. And the Falcons aren't that great of a team, and I'm going to go with the Falcons because Kirk Cousins is playing, and whenever Kirk Cousins is playing, bad things will prosper. The Buccaneers aren't a bad team. They're okay, and I think they're okay enough to beat the Falcons. So give me the Buccaneers over the Falcons, 23-16. Next up, we have Bengals and Ravens. I'm going to go with the Bengals to pull off the sweep. Joe Burrow didn't have that great of a second half last week, but he did have a great first half. So as long as the Bengals can have a great first half, the Ravens really can't come back because their team isn't as great as other teams that come back, like the Bills. And when you have a lead that's pretty big against the Ravens, that lead stays until the end of the game, as we saw with the Steelers. So I'm going to go with the Bengals over the Ravens, 23-21. Next up, we have Raiders and Eagles. Of course, I'm going to go with the Eagles. It would be stupid if I went to the Raiders, but I kind of want to, just to make people upset, because I hate the Eagles. But the Eagles are the better team, and they should win. And if they don't, then just cross them out of the playoffs, the NFL committee. I don't care if they should make it. Just X it out with a marker, a red marker, the brightest red you can find. Give a good old X on their logo, because they do not deserve to make the playoffs if they lose to the Raiders. Will they lose to the Raiders? Probably not, but it would be funny if it did happen. Jalen Hurts had a horrible day last time against the Chargers, so hopefully he doesn't do that again. That's the only way this team can probably lose, if he throws 5 picks and 1 fumble, 6 turnovers total. Basically the only way he can lose, turnovers. So, anyways, give me the Eagles over the Raiders. Why am I talking like that? 19-15. Next up, we have Cardinals and Texans. The Texans' defense is amazing. End of story. They're gonna destroy the Cardinals, or they're gonna barely beat the Cardinals in a game where we think the Cardinals might win, considering how close it is. Only 2 options. No option involves Cardinals win. Give me the Texans over the Cardinals, 24-6. Next up, we have Chargers and Chiefs. The Chiefs are on a downhill spiral, and I think the Chargers are going to benefit from that by winning. Justin Herbert looked okay. He did have a broken hand, but it didn't look like he had a broken hand sometimes. He was throwing tons of dots, but also tons of not dots, opposite of dots. Lines. A line is also a good thing. Dang it, my art joke didn't work. Oh, I'm sad now. Anyways, Chargers and Chiefs. I just think the Chargers are going to win because of, Justin Herbert. He had a great performance with a broken hand again. He had a broken hand. Let me repeat that for you. Again, he had a broken hand. One more time, we'll do it. He had a broken hand, and he played the game, and it was great. He played great. It was great. It's kind of like a kindergartner writing an experience note on, something like, how was your trip to the park? It was great. I liked it because it was great. It was so great that it was great. But anyways, give me the Chargers over the Chiefs, 24-17. Next up, we have Bills and Patriots. The Patriots are going to finally prove to people that they're a great team and not just a bad team with a cupcake schedule that makes them look amazing. They already beat the Bills. I don't know what these people are talking about. You got this, Patriots. You got to prove to the whole NFL, the whole world, that you are the best team in the NFL. And I think they can do it. Drake May's been balling out. Their run game's starting to get better. Their defense has been improving. They're just such a great team, and nobody can notice it. Give me the Patriots over the Bills, 24-20. Okay, next up we have Jets, Jaguars. Bad team versus slightly okay, but mostly mediocre team. Of course, the mediocre team's going to win because they're better. And the Jets are the Jets. They can't win a football game unless the team they're playing is incompetent like them. Yes, I'm saying the Bengals are incompetent. I know it's sad. But the truth must be told when it needs to be told. Give me the Jaguars of the Jets, 35-24. Next up, we have Commanders and Giants. Call me crazy. I'm going to go with the Giants. Never mind, I'm going to go with the Commanders. I just thought about this. Janel Daniels, that's poetic at this point. Jaden Daniels is playing. I don't know what that Vikings game was. There's no way to describe it. But the Giants just can't win close games, and every game is close. So they're just going to lose again because they're the Giants and they can't win close games. Well, the only non-close game was Patriots, but they basically held them close at the end because they had a weird little trying attempt of a comeback. But to be honest, they're just mid. The Giants are not that good. And the Commanders, they have a chance to pull off what seems like at this point an upset. And then it's really confusing at this point. Give me the Commanders over the Giants, 17-13. Next up, we have Browns and Bears. Shedeur Sanders. 2 words, 1 name, and a legend. He got robbed of that win, Kevin Stefanski. Why would you take out your QB on a 2-point attempt that you needed? I can bet $1 million that the Titans were not going to win that game in overtime. They're the Tennessee Titans, and they suck at football. They cannot win in overtime. It's basically impossible. Anyways, back to this matchup. The Bears are just... Well, they're good. They're very, very good. They're very, very good. This is pretty hard to pick. Gonna go with the Bears, though. I might have said I went with the Browns at the beginning, but I'm going to change whatever I said at the beginning. Not even sure if I made a prediction at the beginning, but I might have because I'm just me. And I forgot that the Bears aren't bad anymore. They're great. They're a great team. Excuse the burp. They're a great team. Caleb Williams is a great quarterback, and they'll have success against a great defense. That's all I'm going to say. Give me the Bears over the Browns, 27-13. Next up, we have Panthers and Saints. I'm going to go with the Panthers. They're just the better team than the Saints, to be honest. New Orleans had that upset win against the Buccaneers last week, but I don't think that's going to happen against this team. They're just up and down, and well, when you face a team that's been on a downhill spiral and just hasn't felt good in a while versus a team that just goes sporadically, you're likely to lose to the team that felt good the last time, and well, that's the Panthers. They're coming off a great win over the Rams. The only thing that can stop them is their hubris. So, as somebody smart said, don't let your hubris be your undoing. I definitely said that wrong. We're not going to talk about that, though. Give me the Panthers over the Saints, 25-19. Next up, we have Lions and Rams. I'm going to go with the Rams, obviously. They're the better team, and Matthew Stafford has just been, well, let's say great. He's just been playing great football. They're a great team, and their only really bad loss is against the Panthers, which just stung for them. But, bounce backs always happen with the best, and, well, this Rams team is one of the best in the league, and, well, the only thing that can stop them is the Lions having a good offensive day, and when that is against one of the best defenses in the NFL, being Los Angeles, it's likely not to happen. Give me the Rams over the Lions, 24-17. Next up, we have Colts and Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Seahawks, even though 44-year-old old man Grandpa Phillip Rivers is about to make an appearance. He maybe can throw the ball straight, not exactly sure about that yet, but if he can throw the ball straight, I think it'll be a close one, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks 23-20. If he can't throw the ball straight, then there will be something that happens called a Jake Browning game, where the only catches that are mildly impressive from the Colts are the ones that the Seahawks end up grabbing. That's it. Give me the Seahawks over the Colts, 35-20. Next up, we have Packers and Broncos. Sadly, I have to go with the Broncos. They have the better team, technically. Their defense is just great. And the Packers, they've been on a roll, but I think there's going to be a stop here. An immovable force vicious. I'm sorry. I apologize to the physics people. That was just a just a mess up. Let me try it again. An unstoppable force versus an immovable object. The immovable object being the Broncos. And when you run into a boulder as fast as you can, good things do not prosper. Good things do not prosper. Give me the Broncos over the Packers, 24-21. Next up, we have Titans and 49ers. I'm going to go with my San Francisco 49ers. The Titans suck. They're horrible. They're bad. And, well, we're just a great team, to be honest. We're not the best team in the NFL at all. We're probably like number 11 or 10. But against the Tennessee Titans, mediocre is Super Bowl caliber. That team cannot throw the ball straight unless they're against the Cleveland Browns. For some reason, one of the best defenses in the NFL. But whatever, ball doesn't make sense unless, a good team is playing. But, of course, the good team that's playing in this game is the Niners, and they're basically mediocre or good. Chaotic good. What's the scale again? I can't remember. Give me the Niners over the Titans. 13. Ha ha ha. I got you. 23-9. Next up, we have Vikings and Cowboys. Last week against the Commanders, J.J. McCarthy figured out that you throw the ball correctly and don't throw the ball to the other team. And maybe now, just maybe now, the Vikings can win football games. I think they will win this one. The Cowboys' defense is horrible, bad, whatever else there is in the dictionary that basically just says disgustingly awful. Basically, yeah. And if J.J. McCarthy can find a way to find Justin Jefferson, then they will probably win by 40, to be honest, because, well, at this point, the Vikings kind of look good. They're not really good, but they're good enough to beat the Cowboys. At this point, any team can beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys could lose at home against the Titans. They're just randomly losing to teams that they shouldn't lose to. So, of course, give me the Vikings over the Cowboys, 20-16. Next up, we have Dolphins and Steelers, the final game of Week 15. I'm going to go with the Dolphins to pull off the upset. Mr. Aaron Rodgers, he's been through a lot, and, well, the Steelers are royally cooked because they're playing the Dolphins, who have a competent offense now and look like they could make the playoffs if they play like they did the past 2 weeks. And I think they're going to do that this week, considering that the Steelers' defense is made of paper. And not the good craft paper, like the one that rips whenever you try to make a book out of it. You know what I'm talking about, unless you haven't never been to a public school, then you don't know what I'm talking about. Unless you're just weird, then you do know what I'm talking about. Or if you're both, then it's a great combo. We should be friends. Great minds think alike. Anyways, not talking about that. Forgot what the game was. Let me take a moment to think. I know now, Monday Night Football, Dolphins and Steelers. The Dolphins are just better. They're just better. Like I said, the Steelers' defense sucks. Yeah, and went on the paper tangent. The paper was not necessary. Wasn't necessary. But what is necessary is for the Dolphins to win this one. Give me Miami over Pittsburgh, 37-30. High-scoring one, baby. I said maybe. I totally did not say baby. Baby. Oh. Thank you so much for watching my video again. Or if you're new here, then please hit the subscribe button. It really helps the small content creator out. My goal is to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And that's pretty hard now because I need 14 more subscribers. Or 13. I need to check if I have 86 or 87 subscribers, but I'm not exactly sure about that. Anyways, about that, thank you so much. If you do watch regularly, then make sure to like the videos, because I hope you enjoy all of them, and if you do, then that really makes me happy, knowing that whatever the random stuff I do in these videos makes somebody's day better. I just love spreading good stuff. And also, subscribe to, get my views to the algorithm or whatever. Always, I say. It's 6 o'clock. I'm kind of tired. I'm just ready to watch some football now. The schedule did not work with my, recording stuff. And why am I talking about every single thing? Anyways, if you like more sports stuff or maybe just football, then I hope you come back soon. Next Wednesday or next Thursday. I might not even post. You never know. But anyways, I hope you have a nice, blessed day. and bye.